Conversation, we're going to be talking about building consistency without burnout, right? So I really want to take in consideration that many people believe that consistency, and pushing hard each and every day is going to lead us to the outcome that we want, right? But often this approach leads us to exhaustion instead of that progress, right? So I really want us to take in consideration that, I don't want you to be tore up from the floor, burned out. You can't even, maneuver and kind of get yourself, back to the get back, right? And for those that know, right, when you're burned out, it could take time for you to find yourself again and for you to get back to that get back. So I really want us to have more insight, that self-awareness, and to be able to build and grow and progress, right, without burning ourselves out. So if consistency keeps leading to burnout, the problem isn't you, it's the way that consistency is being defined. So stick with me, grow with me. I'm gonna be able to navigate throughout this video, right? So off the rip, I want to normalize the experience, right? So many people equate that consistency with constant productivity, right? This belief ignores your mental health, your emotional, and your physical capacity, right? So you're consistently pushing through without taking in consideration of different aspects of your life and your body, right? And these signals that are given off, impulse that we got to take in consideration, right? So burnout typically happens when people push past their limitations, and it's just consistently being repeated, right? So burnout always, or isn't always, about doing too little. It often becomes trying to do too much for long periods of time when we're dragging it out, right? So I want us to be more insightful in regards to, like I said, your body, what you're doing, right? And be intentional about, potentially taking a break that may be beneficial for you, right? So in regards to some psychoeducation, a simple way to, get yourself grounded is, key for term off rip is going to be that consistency about the pattern, not intensity, right? So look at the pattern, look at what's really going on. The nervous system requires recovery to maintain that effort over time. So we got to be able to take into consideration, like I said, we need that break, we need that rest. We got to be able to give our body that replenishment that it needs to kind of get us that energy, right? We got to be able to fill our cup back up before we're able to go out there and do what we have to do for other people, etc. Right? So when people consistently push through exhaustion, they begin to associate effort with stress, right? So that burnout is starting to seep in, right? So sustainability in regards to consistency respects energy levels, not the goals, right? So taking consideration, like I said, the body needs to rest. You got to be able to recover. You got to replenish that energy. So when recovery is built into routines, effort becomes sustainable instead of draining, right? So look at your routine, look at the patterns, look at what's beneficial, what's sustainable for you to be able to be maintaining, right? Let's not be pushing over our limits for long periods of time, because that's going to bring us that stress, right? So really know and get more insight in regards to your body by, being intuitive. Next, let's dive